Omar Jobot from Gardner's Bay. This is the Rorschach, Georgia update from the 29th of August, 2024. Quick summary of what's going down in Georgia. Friday the 23rd, Georgian Dream, or Otzneba, announced that if they won the parliamentary elections in October, they would ban opposition parties. Prime Minister Kobachidze said that the members of the opposition, like those in the United National Movement, or Natsebi, are criminals and trying to mess with Georgia's sovereignty. Okay then. On Monday the 26th, the EU stepped in, saying this could completely kill Georgia's chances of joining the European Union. The EU has already hit pause on Georgia's membership application because of similar issues, especially after Otzneba pushed through the Russian law, which forces NGOs, media outlets, and some individuals that get foreign funding, allegedly, to register as foreign agents. Peter Stano, the EU spokesperson, said that the bloc is watching closely and they're ready to take action if Georgia doesn't change its course. The EU has also hinted that it might impose sanctions against Georgia if Otzneba doesn't back down. On Wednesday, the 28th, Tina Bokuchava, an important figure in the Natsebi, compared Otzneba's recent moves to Putinism, saying they're headed down the same road as Russia. She's pushing for the EU and the U.S. to put sanctions on Otzneba members and Bidzina Ivanishvili, who she says is the real power behind the scenes, which of course he is. Bokuchava warned that if the international community doesn't step in, Georgia might lose its democracy and get cut off from the West. On Thursday, the 22nd, the Natsebi urged President Salome Zurabashvili to release former President Misha Saakashvili from prison. The party said that Saakashvili's health is declining rapidly, and they fear that if he remains in prison, Georgia's reputation on the global stage could be tarnished. They argue that his release would demonstrate Georgia's dedication to human rights and democratic values. Despite these calls, Otzneba remains firm, insisting that Saakashvili must face justice for his past actions. Meanwhile, Friday the 23rd, the Georgian Orthodox Church revealed that the government proposed declaring the Georgian Orthodox Church as the state religion. Proto-presbyter Georgi Zviadadze confirmed the proposal. However, he said that it was unofficial, meaning leaked or floated. The suggestion has sparked controversy, with critics worrying that it could deepen the church's influence over the state, potentially leading to a decrease in religious freedom for other faiths, which is, of course, part of the idea, as well as being a nexus for international corruption and Kremlin influence, which the church leadership already is. On Tuesday, the 27th, Tbilisi Mayor Kachi Kaladze called out President Salome Zurabashvili for taking the Russian law to court, seeking to have it repealed. Kaladze says the law is about protecting Georgia from foreign influence, although it is in fact a way to silence critics and control the media. Zurabashvili filed a challenge earlier this month. Court has yet to announce when or if it will deliver its ruling. As always, the Otzneba leadership diligently avoids discussing Russian influence. They do not consider Russian influence as foreign. On Wednesday the 28th, Otzneba rolled out their candidates for the October elections in Tbilisi. Among the key figures are Tbilisi Mayor Kachi Kaladze, who's set to run again, Irakli Kobachidze, the party's leader. Otzneba is showing off a team they say is experienced and ready to keep pushing forward with projects in the city like fixing roads, improving schools, and improving healthcare. In other news, on Thursday the 22nd, Prime Minister Kobachidze met with Fiona Gibb, the new British ambassador to Georgia, in Tbilisi. They discussed keeping strong ties between Georgia and the UK, focusing on trade, security, and culture. Kobachidze tried to reassure Gibb that Georgia was still on the path of joining the European Union, despite recent tensions. Gibb promised that the UK would continue to support Georgia, especially in protecting its borders and standing up against regional threats. We all know what that means. On Monday the 26th, the National Environment Agency reported that the Black Sea's water quality is in good shape. There were concerns that the increase in tourists and ships may have caused increase in pollution. Agency ran tests, found no major contamination, easing worries about the impact of the summer crowds. Saturday the 24th, Georgia took a moment to honor Irakli Sutidze, a soldier who died fighting in the Shindisi battle in the 2008 Russia-Georgia War. President Zurabashvili gave his family the Order of National Hero of Georgia, one of the country's highest honors, at a ceremony in the presidential palace. She praised Sutidze's bravery, said his sacrifice is something the whole country should never forget. The event was emotional, with Sutidze's family and the military leaders all there to pay their respects. On Friday the 23rd, Batumi opened its doors to the Siren Call exhibition, which explores the relationship between people and the sea. The exhibition features works from both local and international artists who showcase the beauty of the ocean while highlighting serious issues like pollution and overfishing. Organizers hope that this event will inspire more people to take action to protect the ocean and adopt more sustainable lifestyles. The exhibition is part of a growing movement in Georgia to use art as a way of addressing big social and environmental issues. And some sad news on Tuesday the 27th, Georgi Koberidze, a reporter from Mwambe news program, suddenly passed away. Tributes have been coming in from across Georgia. Finally, on Thursday the 22nd, Borjomi kicked off its Night Serenades Festival, a yearly celebration of classical music that draws talent from around the world. The year's festival has a mix of traditional Georgian music and more modern classical pieces, performances set against the backdrop of Borjomi's landscape. The festival is a big deal, not just for music lovers, but for the local economy. And that's it for this week. Thanks for joining us. Doing these updates for a while now. We're curious. What do you think? Have you been tuning in with us from the start? Are you a recent listener, an occasional listener, or a regular listener? How did you find out about us? Let us know. We'd like to hear from you. Also, we're committed to keeping these updates ad-free. So if you enjoy them and want to support us financially, there's a link in the show notes where you can contribute. Can't do that? Spread the word. We would appreciate it. Thank you. Nach Vamdis.